Bora, welcome to another episode of This is Sevens. Kickoffs are so important in rugby sevens, so try this simple technique to get more height on them.
And the doctor is in the house.
In 15-a-side rugby, when you score, the opposition gets the kick-off. In sevens, it's the opposite. So if you can keep winning your kick-offs, you can keep piling that pressure and points onto the opposition. On the World 7 Series, the teams that win the most kick-offs normally win the game. There are a few different tactics when it comes to trying to win the kick-off consistently. And putting height on the kick-off is the most common. It gives your chasers a chance to get under the ball to create a competition and surround the area to get any drop balls. The higher the kick-off, the harder it is for the catching team to judge, and if you can get the ball going straight up and straight down, you can get external factors like the wind to really take effect on the ball as it comes down. If you need a quick summary of drop kicking, then check out this previous video which goes through the technique, then come straight back here. What you normally see when you ask people, particularly young players, to put height on a kick-off is them really leaning back or tilting the ball back as far as they can and scooping underneath it. Now what I say with every skill, if this works for you and you can repeat it consistently and you're happy with it, then keep going. But I often find with these two techniques that there's far more variables. So are you leaning back the same amount each time you kick it? Or is the ball bouncing off at a weird angle when you do tilt it back that far? Personally, I find that quite hard to control. So what I found most useful in my career comes down to patience. And that's patience on the drop, letting it bounce up higher before you make contact. The reason I like this technique is that you don't have to change your general drop kicking technique, whether you're kicking longer kickoffs or kicking drop kicks for conversions. The swing can stay exactly the same, and the main thing that changes is the timing. The key to this technique is having a controlled drop. And I like to have a slight backwards lean in the ball, so as you move forward with your drop kick, as it hits the floor, it will bounce back up straight. The key is then to be really patient and let it bounce as high as possible before making contact. And what we're aiming to do is put the kick as high as we can and drop it just on the other side of the 10-meter line. If you're there and you're starting to type a comment in, something like, "But Luke, that's so easy on 4G pitches, try that on a waterlogged pitch. I know it's much harder on softer pitches, but what are you doing playing sevens on a waterlogged pitch? Sevens is meant for the sun and firm pitches." A few other key points we're looking for is staying nice and tall with our chest up. We can have our head down, constantly looking at the contact point of the ball. We also want a nice confident swing with a stiff ankle and making sure we're following through to the target. Give this a go the next time you're out kicking. It will feel unnatural at first to get the timing right, but stick with it. If you have any questions, drop them in a comment below. If you want to stay up to date with the videos, then please consider subscribing. Diolch yn fawr for watching. Have a good day.